Yes, we are here once again for the weekend preview. There's a lot of big games and big moments coming. When it comes to the Premier League, there is no small game. My God, do you agree with me?
No, there's no small game.
There's no small game in the Premier League.
Yeah.
If you see my video what I did yesterday, I'm going to say, Maresca, why will you chop our defense like that? We have big teams to play. We have Brentford. We have Everton. People going to say, Brentford and Everton is just big team. Now I say, my brother, for this Premier League, Everton now they lose.
Anybody they collect.
Everybody they beating.
No be Ipswich beat Chelsea.
Now one for you, bro. So now let's quickly go in on Saturday, the early kickoff at Goodison Park. Everton hosting Liverpool. Early kickoff. First of all, according to Mr. Jollof, Mr. Jollof, Mr. Jollof go tell you say anything early kickoff, avoid it to your life.
Not trouble.
It's a big sharp. What do you think? Let's start from you, Rookie.
You now see the way Everton do Liverpool. Even though Liverpool win, but now see the way the game going, no easy. Even Van Dijk said that their attacker disturb him.
You say even if Everton win Liverpool, even Liverpool win Everton.
No, I say even though Liverpool win Everton,
yes,
it's no easy. Like the game, even Van Dijk said
it wasn't easy at all.
That guy worried Van Dijk.
1-0. Now just that one chance where Jota get.
You understand? Everton they be very.
Apart from that chance, now get any other chance where really clear to score. I think that's the main only clear. Clear cut
chance.
Clear cut chances though, but that was like the clear cut. Yeah, you're right. And Goodison without their supporters, it will not be. And that is a tricky game.
Yeah,
for Arsenal.
and everything really didn't play like they were scared of you guys at all.
They don't know if you're anybody.
Yeah.
They don't know if ever since Moyes come,
steady,
and they are very rough in a way. The way Everton they play you, they will take you off your game.
Michael, what do you think?
In the last couple of games for Everton, Everton has actually in the last 5 they've lost, drew 4 and lost 1. While Arsenal in the last 5 they've win 3, they drew 2. So going by that form, I think
last 7 they've only lost 1.
Yeah, going by that form, Everton are draw merchants. They are these guys.
Draw 5, win 1. Yeah,
those guys they prefer to pick up that 1 point than lose the game. And when it comes to Everton playing this big team, since the return of Moyes, it's been difficult for those big sides.
And looking at the fact that Arsenal has a Champions League on Tuesday,
yes,
with Real Madrid,
yes,
does Arsenal really need something from this game?
I think Arsenal will
also keep their first sense of Premier League dream going. Arteta might want to be. I
don't think Arteta's over his dead body, but I know that it was on something when he was saying that because there's mathematically it is possible, but mathematically it is not possible. Now, nothing can stop there again. Now, I think what Arteta is trying to do is, may not be say Liverpool go win league with 10 points, 12 points. May not go say you were like you supposed to win league where before now. Because you dey pursue Pep since. Then now the time where Pep come draw for when you supposed to be the person go pursue. Just like say that they do relay and Pep don already dey front. Then United second for the relay. Then Pep come draw for. You understand? You were supposed to pass Liverpool when not join who is supposed to come collect time. When they like third or fourth, pass you. They pay Arsenal where
because this is supposed to be the season.
They don't take toe.
But then again, the total so now just 2 years now. Liverpool has been in one Chelsea City for years.
Yeah. Like 3 years, not 2 years, like 3 years. There was 3 years.
This is the third year.
Yes.
So 2 years.
So this was the chance for Arsenal.
254.
That was 2 years ago.
Yes.
So this was the chance for Arsenal.
So now, do you think Arsenal would probably be risking the first 11? Mostly, you saw Gabriel out of this. Arsenal fans were very sorry for that news. Gabriel out of the season. And now, do you think it would even risk Saliba, risk Timber? They say it's just a knock. They want, but it will be available for the Madrid game. Okay. You understand? So do you think Arsenal really needs anything from this game?
Personally, if I'm Arteta, I go rest players.
Completely.
Because first of all, even the Champions League is one of the trophy that in the history of the club they don't even have it.
They never won it. Yeah.
I think if Arsenal should win UCL, it will be a bigger achievement. The fans, the supporters will even like it more than
they will give Arteta 10 years if you win Champions League.
That's one trophy that has eluded
them. So Arsenal fans are going to tell us now, say, you get away, God please. Imagine telling God not to do good things for people. So what do you see? What's the score prediction for that game?
very difficult.
With Arteta going to rotate, yes.
Especially that 12:30 fixture. If Arteta rotates, I see a draw. If he doesn't rotate, I see a 1-0 victory for Arsenal.
Yeah, I go with him.
1-0 victory for Arsenal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now moving on next. On the Spanish La Liga, Real Madrid and Barcelona having 2 games tomorrow, Saturdays. It's not always easy to find both of them playing the same day. Sometimes one plays Saturday, one plays Sunday. But we have Real Madrid and Barcelona playing their different La Liga games
because of the UCL.
Tomorrow. Maybe because of UCL. But even if it's UCL, both of them cannot play on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I guess so.
So
one person not get 1 day extra rest for there. I know hopefully make it not be back and make us not go play. Now Real Madrid at home to Valencia.
That's straight win.
Is that a straight win for you?
That's straight win for me.
It's a straight win for me.
And Madrid needs to win.
Please, before we go, we not give prediction. We always want to give prediction on the Everton Arsenal. What's the prediction quickly?
No, 1-0. I agree with him.
Who wins?
Arsenal.
1-0 if Arteta doesn't rest players, but if he rests players,
just your score, please.
1-0.
1-0.
Yeah.
Okay, I say 1-1 draw. Now, coming from Real Madrid and Valencia at home, Real Madrid as well. Do you think Real Madrid would be benching players?
Even if they bench players, they go still beat Valencia.
Because now they have a title race as well. You know, in the title race with Barcelona, toe. You know, they have to catch up with Barcelona, and also they need to keep their squad fit for Arsenal in the Champions League. I don't see Real Madrid benching any player, in my opinion.
To be honest,
they want to field in the main players, win the game very quickly, and get the players off.
Okay,
sorry.
Go ahead.
To be honest, even if he bench player, Real Madrid bench safe now quality for some team like the Gullers and all those ones. They will start in the Valencia team. Yeah. They are good enough to beat Valencia. So even if he decides to bench, they will still beat Valencia.
Valencia's last 7 games, 1 lose. They picked up a particular form now.
But their season as a whole has been terrible. Their season as a whole has
been terrible. Yeah, but they are out of the relegation zone. They have been in the relegation zone for long.
Yes.
They are now 15th on the table. Last 7 games unbeaten. Valencia is having a higher position more than the Leganese, who gave Real Madrid huge trouble of Real Madrid winning the game 3-2 with a free kick that was not supposed to be a free kick. You saw that free kick?
Yeah.
It was that a free kick?
No.
Because the guy got the ball completely. So if not be that small error where referee give them, they should be drawing Leganese there. And now they are playing a Valencia who has a better form than Leganese and at a higher level in the table. So the way you are making it look like even if that Madrid bench go win, do you think it's going to be easy like that?
Fair enough. Now that you put it that way, it sounds disrespectful to Valencia, but I just feel like the quality Madrid has. Madrid is one of those clubs that even their bench na quality. So him rotating, does it take away?
The rotation almost move them against.
But he has to.
The 4-4. Did you notice that?
He has to because he needs those players fresh against Arsenal. Arsenal are no pushover even without Gabriel.
And I blame Ancelotti for that because you know when you tell him what about your younger players, the Goulart, and he tells you that there's no time for those boys. This is Real Madrid, you want to win every game, and he made the squad get so used to this Rodrigo, Vinicius, Bellingham, Mbappe stuff. And now sometimes when the young boys come, they know if they get that full confidence. You know we have some teams that know how to.
But he needed to do that now to build chemistry
when they give
between
you the two teams,
them.
they still try to do well. That is what you see about and a slot that we are complaining that slot kept fielding. No, they say for history for Premier League this season, not be history, sorry, like this Premier League this season, now slot for all the top team and before the full squad for the full Premier League, now don't do the lesser changes to the first 11. That's slot. You know, so
ending of the season, the team affect us.
You affect them. You understand?
So you need to keep your squad fresh as much as you can.
So what do you think
for this Real Madrid match? Let's not forget Real Madrid are playing at home. To me, I think Ancelotti go play in first 11, pick up the victory in time in this match. Maybe if they lead like 2-0, then take off the big boys.
Fair
you know,
enough.
to
but
keep
what
them,
if you not go up with that
to
way?
keep them.
You don't put yourself for while.
Hey,
because the players are no longer fresh.
Exactly, but these players are capable of playing
but they
2
need
matches
the
in 5 days.
Let me ask you
so
something.
I know so that they pursue Barcelona, so they also need the victory.
Let me ask you a question.
So they need to play their stronger squad.
Let me ask you a question. Real Madrid right now, to you, winning the Champions League and winning the Spanish League, which one do you think is more of a competition for them?
Okay, more of a competition.
Which one do you think
is more difficult for them?
Not difficult.
Okay.
Nothing gets so difficult for Real Madrid. That thief, very evil team. God go judge them. Now, if you look at it, which one you think say the team for their head say, this one we get battle with, we must win this one.
I still feel say that Champions League because that thing
so
like their identity.
They did more of the Champions League.
And Mbappe said once how you see it because now why ain't go there?
Let me tell you, I'm not gonna lie. They are looking to beat Barcelona in the domestic competitions better than that Champions League. The only thing that make them need that Champions League is Mbappe. But I will tell you for free,
Mbappe,
bro.
Even before Mbappe,
no, what did make them go need that where this year to give out to Mbappe? But I will tell you, say that La Liga. Because, you know, say, Real Madrid, the last one Real Madrid want to now say, BARCA dominate them for league. You understand? He go pay them. See, matter you know, say, if Real Madrid win Champions League, BARCA win Spanish League, no be small pain for Real Madrid.
Real Madrid na team where they always want win not every trophy available.
You understand?
So that's
no, what I'm trying to tell you is that he was trying to think of the possibility of rotating coach. I'm trying to tell you that Real Madrid have it in their head not to lose that La Liga. You understand? So they will feel the first level.
They will chase it until the last day.
Definitely. So what's the score prediction? We have spent over 10 minutes now. What's the score prediction?
I see maybe 3-1 or 2-1.
No, you have to pick one.
3-1.
3-1 victory.
Madrid.
I say 2-0 victory.
2-0 victory?
Yeah.
Okay, I say 2-1 victory for Real Madrid. And now Barcelona at home
Betis.
to the greatest of all time, Anthony, the GOAT. What do I want you? First of all, leave everything you are doing. Sell your family land. Sell everything you have. Carry your money to play over 9.5 goals. We are expecting at least BARCA to win 9-8. In that game, you understand? But not
because the goats go score 8 goals.
The goats go score 8. You understand? They're the sheep. All the people you can go for. So Barcelona and Betis.
That game will be an interesting one.
I just feel.
I can't wait to.
I just feel Barcelona dropping points tomorrow. I don't know. I'm scared.
They will beat Betis.
BARCA are so good. I love them.
And I believe Flick will start a strong squad because it's Betis.
He has to.
Yeah.
He has to. See, Flick knows that chances of winning Champions League is lower than the league. He can control the league more because it's Spanish league. But that Champions League is a different game.
Different is in place.
Real Madrid has more experience over there than his current team. If Flick is there in the next 1 or 2 years, then his team will meet up with Real Madrid at that Champions League level.
BARCA is good enough to win it this year.
No, they are just trying. In terms of who get that drive of Champions League, once they get that Champions League, that you know, so Mbappe they raise that you pick the stand once they hear the anthem. So
now they don't find out 40,000 euros. So
that one has more money than I get. My go pay. So when 40,000 euro to scratch me,
Rudiger
to scratch me.
That was the final.
I better work with that.
I'm not gonna see me here. How much for this one? What I want to you? 40,000 euro.
I better work with that.
Baba,
that's a lot of money.
Send me. Make them send me. I go to scratch me. Okay, now me go pay. And then I get an answer. Oh my bad. I get full responsibility. So now, Barcelona Betis, BB, brain boss.
Both teams will score.
IB.
Both teams will score.
The team, that match will be very, very tough. If you watch the two teams,
both teams. You just want to talk about your ticket. Baba, give analysis.
The two teams. If you watch,
when they play bet, when I play, go.
If you watch, the two teams they inform and Real Betis no dey fear big team. They don't beat Real Madrid this season, and they don't care if you are at the top of the league. They are so good. They are so good. In the last 5 games, they've won 4. They've drew 1. They've been unbeaten in the last 5 games. So they've been so good.
So now the boy they feed me a brain boss till we got broke. For Columbus Crew, the boy they give us life and energy.
I don't see that boy.
So that boy took away oxygen from us. As much as they beat. As I just I don't want to start in the beat. You know that boy. You know what we went through.
So if I'm going by that form, it will be a goals galore kind of game. I think both teams will score definitely. So
But you see Barcelona dropping points?
No.
Pedri.
Barcelona is too good to drop points.
Barcelona's attack.
Let's hear from Pedri.
Pedri. Barcelona should win. They should win. Maybe a 3-2. It could be all those kind of games.
I see that score line.
All those kind of 3-2.
I think that score line 3-2. I think Barcelona wins 3-2. Now, what Barcelona does what Barcelona have been able to do very well recently is keeping that high line so well to make sure you fall into offside in almost all of your attempts to get in behind. So once you're trying to get in behind, straight now offside. They set that offside chair very well. And I know that Pellegrini as an experienced coach will most likely tell his team, be aware of this.
That means they will have to go long now. That's the only way they can beat.
Work with the shoulder of the last defender. Try to make sure our goals count. And I think Betis, and to me, Barcelona does not have a good defense till this moment. They just use the high line to cover everything.
But they've conceded the fewest goals in La Liga this season.
Because they use 70% of the ball.
That means they have good defense.
That means they have a good defense. If your defense can keep the opposition at bay, that means you're so good.
We know what we are saying. We know the strength of City.
If you say individually,
look at when City fell off now. You can see that Pep has not been able to solve defensive issues to this moment. Do you understand? That shows that naturally they were not doing defensive work. What they were doing was the best form of defense is to attack. So they were trying to make sure they get the possession, they get the ball. Because if you not see ball, according to the person they always talk, if you not see ball, you want to score.
So
that's what Barcelona does.
Because now the best way they help City retain the ball can go injured. So
okay, let me ask you, who is Barcelona best pair?
Defensive pair?
Right now.
Kubasi and Inigo
Martinez. Those two people, which of them good use Timber for Arsenal? What are you saying, bro? Do you understand? They know how they are managing themselves.
Kubasi is on his way there.
He's on his way. I'm telling you, he's not there yet. That's what I'm telling you. They don't have the defense now. Only Madrid get Rudiger. Do you know what Rudiger is?
Well, let's not underrate
Inigo Martinez. Do you know the experience
Inigo Martinez has been on good form this season.
Inigo Martinez.
Like I tell you something, brother. When things they go well for you, they be like saying I use Sabi pass. Not worry. Not be the Ruben Diaz when things go wrong now. So not be the Ruben Diaz and the Akanji they collect stones. All of the touch the team immediately. When things are going well, everything is sweet. You know, understand?
Yeah.
So I'm telling you that Barcelona does not really have established current. See, Liverpool they use Van Dijk and Konate. Okay, what about PSG? Marquinhos and that Pacho. You understand? Come on, man. Come on, let's be honest. So they just use their brain work till they get it in. So 3-2 for me, 3-2 for you and you?
I think it's going to be a 4-2.
4-2 victory.
Yeah.
Okay. So that your iPhone, you want to sell them, take it over 5 for 5. Try and do that. It will wait for you. So that's it. And moving on next, we are going to, we don't, because of time, we cannot touch other leagues. No disrespect to Italian League. Let me check what Italian League have on Saturday. AC Milan and Fiorentina. I think AC Milan is going to lose. Fiorentina is on fire. Inter Milan away to Parma. Inter Milan knows how to do his juju. Monza versus Como. Fabregas, I want to see you in Chelsea in the future. Keep going, doing what you're doing.
Yeah, he's doing very well.
Now,
he's doing okay.
Doing very well, yes. Now let's go to Sunday. Off the Premier League.
Super Sunday.
Manchester
First, 2 p.m. Brentford at home to Chelsea FC.
I'll go first.
No, go first.
Okay, now this match, first of all, is a London derby. And London derby is so tight when it comes to this kind of fixture.
Very, very tight.
But if they call London derby, Brentford don't follow now.
It's a London derby, bro. You can't say that.
It's a London derby. We don't see as Crystal Palace they play Chelsea.
London in that final, as that 30 where they last for table, your Liverpool home and away now win with 2 goal difference.
So going by this and
okay, but he switch now. But he switch beat now.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying. So there's no small team in the Premier League. So don't run down Brentford. Bro.
So going by this, and Brentford also have been so good at home, and they've been scoring goals as well, But I think one team need this match.
No, now that intriguing one was a lecture, but at least it was difficult. Go ahead.
So I think one team actually need this match more, and I think that is Chelsea. I think Chelsea would throw everything into this game because it's just like we get like 8 finals to go. So Chelsea has to pick up this win. It's very important to Chelsea, even if now 1-0 the way Chelsea they beat Tottenham. I think it will be so important for Chelsea to get this win. Brentford will score. I see them scoring, and I see Chelsea actually scoring as well. So I see if I should go by this,
last game for Brentford, 3 win, 2 lose, 1 draw.
Yeah.
Then
Chelsea have won 4 out of 5 in the Premier League. So Chelsea are, I step ahead in terms of
Palmer back.
Chelsea is back. Palmer, so we have options also in the bench.
Igbo boy don't come back.
So
Igbo boy.
We dey play now.
That's Maduka now.
So going by this form and going by the team that actually needs this game more, I think Chelsea will win, and I see a 2-1 victory.
I thought on that.
If you had 2-2. No, Brentford, they're very tricky for that.
Pedri thinks it will end 2-2. Pedri.
Bruno, free me now.
Okay. So you think it's going to be a 2-2 draw for Chelsea?
2-2.
Okay, now for me, I feel it's going to be a very difficult game for Chelsea. I feel it's going to be difficult because of how Brentford are not scared
and they
to attack you.
Well.
I remember the first leg, if I'm not mistaken, just to double check, we won them 2-1, and we remember how good they were that day. You understand? But not Chelsea. See, Chelsea had 26 attempts.
They lost so many chances.
They got 9.
So many chances.
See, Chelsea had 26 attempts. They got 9. But on XG, we have 2.13 XG. They had 1.61 XG. That shows that they are a team that
they're clinical.
They're clinical. They can try to get those balls in and try to take Mbeumo. He has not missed a penalty yet. 10 straight penalty. Yeah. Hopefully, we don't have a penalty. I don't know if he has not missed a penalty, but as at
this season he has got 3
days ago.
This season,
10 straight. 10 straight. He has not lost a penalty this season. So Mo not just try and go get penalty. I beg. Forget that form West Ham just say yesterday. Mo will not go concede. So I think if you look at it, it's going to be a difficult game for Chelsea. I'm going to be honest. For the bookies to give Chelsea 2.20 to win. 2 odd ball. 2.20. Even Ibo boy I don't shine. You want to invest something there? You are there? 2.20 for Chelsea to win. My brother, I know so you're not about Chelsea to score. You don't move. So 2.20. So now let me tell you, that shows that that's not a walkover game.
That's all. Yeah.
You understand? Because Brentford are one of the teams that can, sorry about the language, that can fuck you up anytime. So I look at that game and I think Chelsea will repeat a Tottenham situation and we go away with a 1-0 victory. That's what I think.
But that's tricky.
I see our coach, but I heard that Maresca has like acknowledged the fact that he made a mistake in his substitution. That he said he was not aware that they were going to put 12 minutes in the game, else he would not have packed the bus like that. But I'm going to tell you for free, Chelsea may repeat that kind of format, struggle to get the goals because Jackson is not fully, in terms of we know it's not clinical.
But do you think Chelsea can be able to put Brentford at bay by Brentford not scoring?
Not scoring, exactly.
Brentford has been so good at home, scoring goals for fun. So Chelsea too,
like if you noticed yesterday, Maresca did not give Cucurella.
We were playing at home.
We did not give Cucurella the duty of doing that first back or probably overlapping anyhow. He said, stay back, get what you to do. Make good to do that one today. Now, what I'm trying to tell you is that when you are at home and when you are away, where do you defend more? Away. You understand? So I'm trying to tell you, Chelsea will be more conservative tomorrow.
Chelsea does well away
on Sunday.
But Brentford are very direct team. They play very direct style of
play. Yes. So what I'm thinking is Chelsea will be more considerate of the 3 points. They will not be going there to entertain us with a 2-3-0 win. I know the time Navagan, Chelsea's got 2 goals, it could be 2.5. You're your own. In my opinion, I think it's Chelsea's straight win or Chelsea win or draw is a better bet because Chelsea will be more concerned. Looking at it yesterday, you will know that 3 points was just what they are going for. And if you can do that at home to a Tottenham, in my opinion, Brentford is a more organized team defensively than Tottenham. You understand? But Tottenham don't come back now. The players don't come back now. Yeah. So Van de Ven or the Muhammad don't consider small stability that day. But before then, Tottenham, everybody they score them. Man, even Leicester will be dirty, tidy them for Tottenham at home. You don't understand? So I feel Chelsea will go there and probably squeeze a 1-0 win. But I hope there will be goals so that we'll make some money out of it. You have your prediction already?
Yeah. My prediction for the game is Chelsea win 2-1.
2-1, and you said
2-2.
2-2. Okay, thank you very much. Moving on next. London is sending people. So London will be hosting Merseyside. Fulham versus Pedri of Liverpool. What do you think? It is now your turn. Now you get this one. Liverpool fan. Alpha. Agbe go get on Zuzu. Come up for 2 cups in 1 week. I'm sorry about that. How do you feel? Have you come out from that?
It's a game we need to win.
You need to win
we need to win it. To wrap the league up now.
Win the league is your way. You know, win and not show yourself.
But then again, in Fulham's home is usually a tricky test for us.
Definitely.
Even though most times with the emerge victorious, bro, if you really watch the game, they straightforward.
Now that first leg they give Robertson red card.
Robertson, yes.
Right?
This season, yes.
When Nako come out, they play ball even with red card. I remember, let me double check. I think that was that game.
We did home that day.
Yes, 16 minutes.
They played you
2-2.
So it has always been a tricky. That fish has always been tricky for us.
Liverpool try give out to slot that day. Now going to tell this day. I tell you, I will say, see that they want to make money for Arsenal at Bournemouth. one red card when they just give Saliba. Now so I thought I'm not going to confront again.
That pack boss that
Slot said, bro, I don't care.
I think he moved Gravenberch.
And if he was scared, he probably would have lost the game.
Yeah.
He got the confidence. Jota scored that day, Abi. Something like that. Let me confirm again.
I think so, yeah.
Jota scored the winner. I tell you now, you don't know me because we are international. I will tell you the red card. I will still tell you this. I will tell you about your club, and I will still tell you that your club may not end up winning the Champions League this season, but you win the league. But you don't win the Champions League this season.
They will not win the league.
They don't win.
They don't win the league cup.
They don't win conference.
You want me to go enter
conference like friendly match.
If you just now win conference league, I'll be depressed.
So you believe so much Betis?
Betis go sit down for one corner.
You go like come visit me for hospital.
Maybe Betis go sit down for one corner.
Betis, so you not like her.
Betis.
I'll call with Zobo.
If you play our strong team, Betis play our strong team, who go win? Why they talk like that?
God forbid, we must win that thing. So
Betis will beat him Madrid. Now beat him Madrid.
Fulham Liverpool.
This one a conference.
Fulham Liverpool. It's going to be a tight game for me. I think Liverpool would try their best to get the victory because what Slot is trying to do is we owe our fans some good results after messing things up. Yes. You understand? We needed, if you see how Liverpool celebrated the Everton victory, it was not like when they scored that goal, the old fans, even Slot, it's Slot ginger. It was not like he has not, that's on Wednesday, it was not like he has not won the league. He knows mathematically that they can't catch him again, but he knows that we need some big moments to cover those poor, ugly moments that we had in the week before the international break. So I think Liverpool will definitely be going for that victory. It's not going to be an easy game. Liverpool has 1.84 odd to win that game because of how good Fulham will be, but I think Fulham will get a goal. Getting 2 goals away at Anfield, then at home, I think they will get at least 1, but Liverpool will just put up a class and win a 2-1 there, to me. What do you think?
Yeah.
Score prediction?
I think, score prediction only.
No, you can talk about it.
Okay. I think Fulham are wounded. They lost to Arsenal, and they won't want to repeat what they did at the Emirates. I think it's going to be a close one. Liverpool will come out, they are a wounded lion. They lost the Champions League and the League Cup in less than a week, in few days.
No, so remind us, what I don't gather for you. Why they do like that? You talk on that thing. Sorry, don't
use your conference league.
So the match go tough. I think Liverpool will be too strong for Fulham. Fulham goes. I see Fulham actually scoring first though. But I see a 2-1 victory for Liverpool. I say 2-1 victory for Liverpool.
I know you like with Fulham.
What's your club? What's your score line?
2-1.
2-1 victory.
Or 3-1.
2-1. That's what it is. And now, moving on next would be Tottenham at home to Southampton. That's not what we are supposed to preview. Postecoglou. Suppose just go there, try again win.
I guess supposed to be 2.5.
You understand? No man, now are supposed to be 4.5. I know weekend they won't worry. I know say that first leg. Let me check the first leg. First leg was 5-0. You understand? So use more native. It's a big game for because the guy that is doing our sound, his name is Maduka. Go and find him on social media. Or only one we are predicting about the PG game. How many of you know that? I don't do 20. 50. Even and now
but Saturday the average 3 goals conceded. So
yeah.
So now I guess it will be 2.5.
Okay, that's true.
And also Tottenham has won has lost 10 out of 16 games in the league. Bad this thing for them. So that win is just like they need that win to like rejuvenate themselves again because Southampton relegation don't show for them.
Just 8 points.
And now last but not the least, I think we have the Manchester Derby, the Super Sunday game. That will be 4:30 p.m. on Sunday. On Sunday we are fully booked. Imagine watching Brentford, Chelsea. The next thing, we and Liverpool at the same time. No, bro. Then watching Fulham, Liverpool. So that's the pain when all these games they did the same time. Yes, because you like to watch all of them. And now by 4:30, Manchester United at home to Manchester City. We have seen Manchester United do so well against big teams this season. You are aware. Yes. When they come Liverpool, we shock. We are expecting them to kneel down and beg you guys, I bet not score us this season. Yes, now. That late chance now. Where go whip out your way.
Yeah, I don't go lie. My heart today my shares are there.
Bro, we were expecting before that game that Man U should be kneeling down and say, I better not give us 19 or 7.
You know they always be like that.
They always be like that. No, they always be like that because we know how many flog and don't flog Man U.
But we then again, big team is still big team. Even if you don't beat them all the time.
They gave everything.
Yes.
So Ahmad was available then, and they were mad at another time. But now no Ahmad. I don't think they're still mad again. Now, what's your thoughts on this game? Man U at home to Manchester City.
I always say this: no matter what your form is on the league table, it doesn't transcend to a derby.
Games, yes.
A derby match. And if you watch in the last couple of games,
can you hear what our pundit said? Do you hear what Michael said? No matter what your form is, it does not transcend to a derby game. That's Lincoln Navigator. Now continue.
So when excuse me. So when it comes to this kind of matches, over the last couple of games, over the last couple of matches, you see when it comes to big games, Manchester United no care whether how their form has been. They always they come outside complete, no matter how it be, and especially that Manchester derby. I know they use and play. See what happened with what's his name, the left footer that was being injured, Ahmad changed the game in the last that previous game. So going by this game, going by how it has been in the last couple of matches for Manchester United and Manchester City, I see a very tight one. I see a very close one. And Manchester United are a wounded lion. They've lost the last match at Nottingham Forest. They will not want to lose this match again. Manchester City needs to qualify for the Champions League. Manchester City needs to qualify for the Champions League, so they need this point as well. So going by how close this game will be, I see a 1-1 victory.
You know what I picked?
1-1.
Yeah, 1-1 victory. 1-1 victory.
1-1 draw. Sorry.
Don't drop.
1-1 draw.
You know what
sorry.
I picked up the tab? Why I picked up my tab now was because I was thinking in my head that I knew Manchester United won the first leg. I had to double check, and yes, they did.
Yeah,
they won the first leg.
So City has something to do.
Home.
And City,
that's how bad City has been this
City go win this game.
You understand?
City go
but
win
I think that was winning that first leg was that Amorim? Let me check quickly.
Yes,
Amorim just came.
It was Amorim. He just come that period.
Yeah, he just come. And then he play Ipswich. You know, waste time. He can't go meet City. Yes, he just come that time. So Amorim won him already after winning him in the Champions League this same season with Gyökeres and Sporting. Yeah. So now, what do you think?
I still feel like Pep will want to have one over him though.
Haaland is out. Remember,
Ahmad not again.
Haaland is out.
Yeah, you know me. They go use an Egyptian guy.
Yeah,
Mamouche. Yeah. I still think City will win.
What do you think?
1-1 draw. 1-1 draw. Yeah. 1-1 draw.
I think it's going to be a very difficult game for City because I've seen City had a very bad form this season, struggling against teams, always trying to concede. See how they lost woefully to Brighton recently. They struggled to only put 2 goals past Leicester, poor Leicester that everybody gives. Anything.
That is my
at home.
Yeah, that's why I'm having my reservation towards Man U because Man U they don't create enough. Only Bruno is
against Nottingham Forest, Manchester they had about 19 chances. They create a lot, bro.
He had to put Maguire for strike.
No, that was just 10 minutes now because Haaland was not doing. But Lesnar, according to Adikas, was not doing the job there. So now I think it's going to be a difficult game because now they don't have the confidence with Haaland not being in the team. Yes. Number one. True. Number two, the Kevin De Bruyne news must have reduced the tempo of the team a little bit.
I think they knew already.
Psychologically.
But they knew already.
No, they knew it's different from when it is done.
Yeah. Just like
you understand?
Arnold.
Like Arnold. Yeah. Liverpool fans don't know that. But
sorry again.
Just announce not with money in the face, so you go soon lose weight. You go lose weight. Ozempic, now they come into Jesus. So now you look at it and you're like, what can happen in this game?
Yeah.
With the whole factors, the defense not being very strong, even in the midfield, Gundogan feel washed already. I think Manchester United wins Manchester City 2-1 again at home at Old Trafford.
Without Ahmad,
the place where rat dwells.
Without Ahmad,
and rain falls.
Without Ahmad, yes, without Ahmad.
With Højlund and Zexi.
No, there's a way he does it now. Garnacho plays from the right. He does it better. When Garnacho they play from right, he goes by the pass. Needs to the door doesn't move shot again. But that's just my point. I just feel like City has lost it.
I mean, I get the angle you're coming from because there's a chance.
Okay, let me ask you. If they're telling you now, say how many people want to do it for City? You want New York? Can't 4 people that can do it for City?
You have a point, yeah.
To be difficult for
Bernardo Silva, is it still the Bernardo Silva?
No.
Is Foden still the Foden?
No.
Is Grealish there?
No.
Doku, does this cost so much?
I think Doku and Sivino will start.
Then Mamouche is going against
Mamouche.
a 3 at the back, which it may not. The lead has been so good for Manchester United. Yo has been
but as a
impressive
unit,
as well.
they're still not the best.
That's not yeah. But what I'm telling you is, it's going to be very difficult for them. That's why I just see Manchester United probably winning 2-1. If worst case scenario happens, it's going to be his position 1-1. But I don't see City winning the game, in my opinion.
I just feel like because of the fact that they are at home, and this whole KDB thing, so they want to
Manchester United, please open your restaurant and give these guys food.
And moving on, remember Manchester United has done so well against every big team this season. Even Chelsea not win the first leg. They've done so well against every big team
worst case scenario.
Even when Arsenal managed win, and Arsenal used to score them one time. It has been so difficult for big teams to win them. So, and that's what I'm saying. I don't see City winning that. But at the end of the day, it is just a prediction. We look forward to what happens on Sunday at Old Trafford. Shout out to Bruno Fernandes once again, who is a better midfielder than Pedri, and everything is going well for myself, from Pedri, from Ozempic, from Mike Way, and all of us. Let us know your thoughts on all of these analyses and predictions, and also preview of the big weekend that we have. And let us know what you think about every prediction that we have dropped, and also which team you think we got right and which team you think we got it wrong. Because I might not go say, when I get it wrong, say back I go win Betis, back I don't win Betis, Betis don't win Madrid.
Viewers are always right.
Understand? So let us know your thoughts right there. Remember to please subscribe, share, and support. For myself, Mike Way, and Rookie Oboobs of Pedri. One time. Cheers.